Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Please give a big round of applause.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Achua is out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Van Vliet in at the point to the right side. And stolen by Barnes. And stolen by Howard. And he uses the glass on the way forward. Howard's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Anunoby. To the inside. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Anunoby.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Raptors making a switch here. Banton's checked in. Howard finds Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Raptors trail by 13. This is it to Banton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And no doubt coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Youth dance team. Rise up and get loud. It's your Magic Youth Dance Team.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Here's Barnes. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
It's stolen by McGrady. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Raptors trail by 17. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Here's Banton. Pass to Achua. Inside. Here's Anunoby. It's good. Anunoby's got 5.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Hill dishes to Howard. Basket good. That's now 8 points for Howard.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 5. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Hill looking around. He Pops up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by O'Neal.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Orlando out in front, up 19. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Howard is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Turkoglu. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Hardaway in the corner. Who's out there for Orlando?
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Van Vliet against Hardaway. Now, here's Trent. He's guarded closer. 5 on the clock, and the foul against Hedo Turkoglu. That is his first foul of the game. Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. More games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
And the Raptors call time here.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Young with no one around. No good on the quick three.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Shaq with the slam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Porter's check in for the Raptors. Flynn comes in for Fred Van Vliet.
Substitution on the court.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Porter passes to Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
To the paint, and Shaq with the slam.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here is Flynn, following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. And there's the pass to Young. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Scotty's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Porter with the ball for Toronto. Outside Flynn. He feeds it to Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn.
Well, when Porter gets that kind of room to operate inside, he's extremely dangerous.
Skiles the pass to Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Shaq. Oh, yes, he did. High up, high down for him so far.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Porter passes to Banton. To the inside, Birch, 2 points, that one gone. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
Nobody touched you, guys. Nobody touched.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it, double-checking, and the game continues on.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. That's good from Birch. 50 seconds left in the game. Throws it up high. It's tipped. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The line for the Magic, Dennis Scott. At the line
and the first one drops. And Orlando making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Scott hits them both. Here's Banton.
And that was the last thing they needed. Now the clock is stopped and they put them on the line.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Raptors, Delano Banton. At the line for 2.
Good on both. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Francis, and that one is hammered home.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Outside Flynn. Scott against Hernan Gomez. Back to Flynn. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Banton. Outside Flynn. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciate it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.